to walk you through my process of preparing for another book talk today, because for this one, I wanted to turn to NoveList and really use those resources to help prepare me. So this is a book called The River by Peter Heller. And I know some things right away about the cover, right? It looks like there's a fire, maybe outdoorsy, the title, of course. And when I turn to NoveList, there's just so much that I can learn about this book without even having done my speed read. So I've actually read the first few pages and last few pages, but I haven't actually read much of the middle of the book. I've kind of thumbed through and read just here and there, but I didn't completely follow the speed read for this particular one. So when I pulled up the page on NoveList, it was just, there's so much information there that I'm going to draw on for the book talk. So first of all, I read the reviews. So there were reviews for this title from Library Reads, from Publishers Weekly. It was a Library Journal starred review, meaning that it was one of their top picks for the release month. And it was also a Kirkus starred review. So right away, I'm thinking, okay, this book has something really good. Also, it says national bestseller right on the cover. So the next thing I do, so that's under the reviews tab in NoveList. And then I'm going to go to more about this book. And the more about this book lists the genre, the themes, the character, all of those appeal factors, and gives me some keywords. So right away I'm seeing genre, psychological fiction. The characters are, the two descriptive words there are flawed and complex. The themes, survival stories and thrown together. I'm looking at the pace because when I looked at this book, there seemed to be a kind of a balance between description as well as conversation. So from the back of the book, in the synopsis, I learned that it was about two young men on an outdoor wilderness canoe trip. But so I kind of wanted that sense of, is this going to be more of a descriptive, lyrical, outdoor kind of thing? No, I'm seeing suspense in the tone, pace is fast, it's a character-driven storyline. So that to me gives me some things so that now my wheels are turning as a reader's advisory as I'm getting ready to think about my my book talk. Now, one of the things about this book that when I looked at the front page, first of all, there's a map. And second of all, the prologue starts with a really great line. So I've got that on my little Post-it note where I made my notes. I've got that line written down because I want to use that in my book talk. So yeah, I can also see that there's some lists and articles in NoveList that this falls under. And so it falls under an award-winning list, which was Library Reads Favorites from 2019. So anyway, there's just tons of material here. I mean, even just reading those multiple, like 3 to 4 reviews, plus doing my speed read, I feel really confident that I have enough information so that I could talk about this book to a potential reader.